I was a pastor's kid growing up, pretty quiet. I was a funny guy in class, liked to talk a lot. Never really listened to my teachers that much.
I was a college student, but I was a person who wanted to follow what everyone else told me to do, and I was struggling with it. I wasn't enjoying it. It was a very worldly college. People were inviting me to parties.
I always started hanging out with one of my really close friends and smoking a cigarette one day, smoking a black and mild the next day, the next time we hung out, and it kept leading on and on and on to the point where I had marijuana put in my face.
And I was at a place where I really needed the Lord, and I needed the love of the Lord, and I needed encouragement, and I needed a friend, and someone to point me in the right direction, to allow me to be me.
I remember one day I just had a lot of weed on me, and I went home, and I didn't know my dad was home, and I laid the stuff out on my bed, and I went outside, and when I came in, he found it.
You need to get your college degree, you need to be successful and independent and move out at this age and just live by the world standards.
He just sat me down in the car, we were driving, he said, you're out of control. We don't know what to do with you anymore. I just think that you need to go to this On the Edge program.
And coming to On the Edge showed me just the love of God, the power of God, and just allowed me to learn how to obey His voice and to hear His voice.
I was talking to Jonathan Navarro. He came up and approached me, and I started telling him everything, all the stuff I was going through. And I remember just him praying with me, and I was just like, okay, like I've had counselors pray for me, so it wasn't too big of a deal, but there's just his character and how much he cared and his passion for me just started to really hit home, and I just started thinking about it. And I remember coming back from the camp and just starting to click with people, and just the classes, the love, the examples that were set by the leaders and the counselors. Man, it just really spoke to me, that was the greatest way to speak the gospel, was by their lives and them giving themselves, and that's how every counselor was.